Sunday, August 18, 2013. This is Mercedes Diesel Guy, and this is my 1979 Mercedes 240D parts car. I actually got the car to start yesterday for the first time in 13 years. I bought the car last week. Previous owner had not started the car, by his recollection, since the year 2000. Anyhow, in order to get it started, I actually had to manually heat the glow plugs off the battery. Because they're wired in series, I was able to just take a piece of wire and, of course while wearing gloves, hold one end of that wire on the positive terminal of the battery and the other end on the input to the glow plugs, and I held it there for about 30 seconds. Had Mrs. Mercedes Diesel Guy crank the starter, and the car did start. So, seeing as how I cleaned up all the electrical connections in the fuse box, as well as by the fuse specifically for the glow plugs, I'm guessing right now that the problem is the glow plug relay, which I believe in the earlier 123 diesels is this box right here, right next to the steering column underneath the steering wheel, which is where I am right now. So if you go down here, right by the steering column, here it is. And it's really just this one connector, and it's held in by two 8mm bolts. So I'm going to take this out now, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. Okay, it took about a minute to get it out. It's really just held in by those two bolts and the one connector. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the relay itself out of the casing and see if there are any obvious broken solder joints. And I'm guessing I might be able to get this relay working again, but anyhow, I'm going to open it up now and I will see what's what. Okay, in order to get the relay out of the casing, what I did was actually I went around the edge here just very lightly with a screwdriver and just pried back the very thin, I believe, aluminum casing. And once I got that basically detached from the inner part, the circuit board just slides right out. So this here is the glow plug relay. And as I'm looking at this, I'm not really seeing any obviously damaged solder joints, but like I said, in old Mercedes electronics, this does tend to be the problem, and it's not always obvious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up each one of these connections, get the solder flowing again very quickly, and let it re-solidify. So once I do that, I'll reinstall it and see if the relay is active. Okay, well, I was only semi-successful. The relay still doesn't work when I turn the key, but I figured out the problem. You see, right here, there's a contact. And it goes back and forth between these two. And I found that if I hold this on here by hand, obviously while wearing a glove, it activates the glow plugs. So I was able to get the car started pretty quickly just doing that. So watch me, I'll put the key to position 2 here. And you see the glow light is on. Now why this isn't working quite on its own, I'm not sure, but let's see if I can start the car now. Once again, key to position 2, and just gonna activate the relay there. So, at least I know the circuit is working, and the problem is here in the relay. So I can just figure out why this isn't making contact the way it should. I'll be all set. So, semi-success, but if you're having trouble starting your early 123, here's at least a workaround for you. So this is Mercedes Diesel Guy. Thanks for watching.